Okay. That video was Get Guitar Students. That was good. I gotta see this one. How to become a highly successful guitar teacher, which, to put it in, like, normal terms, that's the same as a not successful regular person.
My name is Anthony Reinhardt.
No, this video is horrible, dude. Oh, this is TomHess.net again.
Guitar Teachers Inner Circle.
This is the Inner Circle? This is who you get? The surreal exclusive club you got here, man. This is the face of the Inner Circle, too. He seems like a nice guy. He doesn't exactly look put together, though. I mean, he wore a sweatshirt to this thing. At least you were wearing a suit.
3 students a week, so this was a problem.
Dude, have some energy, man. Come on. I can't listen to this, man. This is horrible. But this is the Tom Hess Music Corp. I gotta hear videos of you shredding, man. 5 very exotic scales to use over 12-bar blues. Let's see exactly how exotic we're gonna get here. Because I like to think I'm a pretty exotic guy.
Hey, champion guitar players, do you sometimes get bored?
Yeah, I do sometimes get bored.
Playing over a 12-bar blues progression because you're playing
Oh, no. I usually just get scared and confused. But, go on.
the same old pentatonic scales or the same old blues scales.
Oh, you're using pentatonic scales. What are you, freaking 5? No, dude. Chord tones, bro. And notes around the chord tones, my friend.
Hey, I love pentatonic scales, and blues is great. I think it's cool too. But I don't want to only play pentatonic and blues scales when there's a blues song to solo over, and maybe you would like something else different also. So today, I'm going to show you some cool, exotic, and fun and different ways, some unique ways to solo over a 12-bar blues progression using...
I'm sorry, sir. You said that you didn't teach jazz fusion. What happened to that? And you're about to show us some exotic ways of playing the blues? I can't wait to see this. This better not be jazz fusion.
dominant 7th chords.
Also, you don't play jazz fusion? Look at the guitar you're playing, man. What do you mean you don't play jazz fusion? And you shred?
You often would find in blues. And then I'll teach you a completely different way to think about soloing without using any scales at all.
Oh, perfect. Well, good. None of you practice them, right?
So this will give your soloing over 7th chords a completely different sound and feel. And once again, this
What's a 7th chord? I'm just kidding.
is going to be a lot of fun. So grab your guitar and let's get started. All right, so what we're going
I'll hold my excitement. I'm not going to grab my guitar quite yet, but hold on.
to do is I'm going to play for you an A7 chord.
A what? How do you play that?
So you've got the sound of A7 in your ears.
I'm locked into A7.
Now, instead of playing the typical, A blues scale or pentatonic,
Yeah, dude.
Which is cool.
There it is. All right. Yeah, dude. You can tell I got excited after you started shredding.
want to have a little bit more fun, do something different and unique. Let's try 5th mode of harmonic minor scale
Whoa.
over this chord.
So, this is a funny thing that guitarists do. He said the 5th mode of harmonic minor over A7, which basically means you're playing D harmonic minor, but you're starting on A. So you're just treating the A as the dominant of D. You could just say, like, you're treating A7 as, like, the 5 of D. But we choose to say the 5th mode of harmonic minor. It's just funny language that guitarists use, but that's what he means. Anyways.
We'd have this.
That's a nice 3-note per string fingering there. Let me see. I don't play it that way. Like, it makes a lot more sense to just say you're playing D minor and you're treating the A7 as the dominant of D minor, because the root of what you're playing is not an A at that point. Like, it sounds like you're gonna end up on D. So saying that you're playing in the 5th mode of harmonic minor is implying that A is your tonal center. Playing that over an A7 is gonna make it sound like D is your tonal center. So you should just say play D harmonic minor and the A7 is just acting as the dominant of the scale that you're playing. And then if you were to go to D minor, which you're not because you're playing a blues, that's when you would just play like the normal flat 7 and natural minor if you were soloing. But yeah, no, play A Phrygian dominant or whatever you want to call it, or the 5th mode of harmonic minor. I don't know, argue with me in the comments if you want. I get why we say that as guitarists, because you see the A there and it's the lowest note and it kind of makes sense. I just feel like no other instrument actually thinks that way, and it's just a weird thing to like keep perpetuating. Like, I would never teach it that way. I would just say you're just playing D harmonic minor and the A7 is just the 5th, whatever.
Now, how and why does this scale
That's a weird choice for a blues too. You're playing a blues? start shredding D harmonic minor. It's a weird choice for someone that says that they're not playing jazz fusion, but I digress.
Work over an A7 chord. Well,
I can't wait to hear this explanation. I hope it makes sense.
the notes of the A7 chord are A, C sharp,
You already lost me.
E, and G. So we could play any scale that contains those notes.
Is that the reason? That's not the reason. I mean, sure, it's kind of the reason, but a way simpler answer is that it is the dominant of the actual root of the scale that you're playing, which the root of the scale is D, because it's D harmonic minor. Nobody thinks in modes like that. Like, no one's gonna play a G major 7 chord and you're like, well, an A Dorian scale has all the notes of a G major 7 chord in it. It's gonna sound like you're soloing with G major, though, unless you're, like, really hammering on that A. In which case, it's gonna be kind of weird. That's not really the reason why it works. Like, it is and it isn't. The chord is in the scale, and it's a really important chord in the scale.
And the fifth mode of harmonic minor, starting on A, does contain all those notes.
Yeah, you know what else contains all those notes? The sixth mode of harmonic minor, starting on B flat. The seventh mode of harmonic minor, starting on C sharp. The first mode of harmonic minor, starting on D. The second mode of harmonic minor, starting on E. The third mode of harmonic minor, starting on F. It's like, yeah, they all work. And I will say this, because I said all of that, I get that when you're playing a mode or something, it's all about what note you're actually accentuating, because that's what we call the tonal center when you're playing modes. So, like, if you're accentuating A and landing on A a lot, then it is the fifth mode of D harmonic minor. And if that's what you're doing, playing over an A7, if you want to hammer down on that A, then fine. Like, I kind of understand, like, the logic of calling it that. But I also don't, because we're also playing a blues, which is, like, inherently circle of fifths, which means that we're always going to the next key. So I don't know. It's just stupid. Argue with me in the comments. I don't care.
A, B flat. There's the C sharp from the chord.
Yep.
D. There's our E note from the chord.
Yeah, dude.
F. Then G. That's from the A7 chord. And then we're back to the root.
Yeah.
So if I just
Dude, freaking shred it, bro.
a drone, you hear that this works.
Yeah, dude, that totally works over your blues. Oh my god, dude. You're playing in some blues group and you start doing that, they're gonna kick you out so fast.
It sounds really cool, and it's gonna...
It doesn't sound, like, appropriate for a blues. It does sound kind of cool, I guess.
over that chord. And later on, I'll show you what it will sound like over a 12-bar blues chord progression.
I can't wait to hear what that could possibly sound like.
But what I want to do next is move to example 2, and this is the same scale, just moved up from A to D.
No, dude, no. You're just playing more harmonic minor. Hey, we're just going through the circle of fifths with harmonic minor. This is awesome. And then you want to jump all the way up here. Go to your dad blues group playing that. They'll love it.
Same fingering, just everything slid
Don't even learn it in a new position, bro. Just slide it up to the 10th fret.
from the 5th fret to the 10th fret. 12-bar blues progression.
Yeah.
And then the chord goes from
Dude,
A7
this does not sound like blues. Oh my god, dude.
D7. You can play.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You hear. You hear that scale works.
It works. It works. Just because it works doesn't mean it's appropriate. Yeah, dude, you can treat all the dominant chords in a blues as if you're playing like an epic guitar concerto, like going through the circle of fifths. You could do that. Not appropriate.
So what does that mean? How would you use this? Well, if we've got our 12-bar blues progression, when you got the A7
Why are you playing it like that? It's so weird.
chord, you would play the 5th mode of harmonic minor on A down here. Then when the chord changes to D7, you can take that same fingering and move it up.
Yeah, we got it already. We got it.
Typically in 12-bar blues.
Don't move it up another 2 frets, man. Don't do it.
After the D7 chord, you'd go back to A7 again.
No, dude, you're gonna shred harmonic minor through this whole thing? No, don't do it.
And then when we get to the 5 chord, the E7,
slide that sucker up to 12, bro. Slide it up to 12.
so this chord here, that's E7.
Why are you playing it like that? Dude, you need to develop some feel, bro. You're like freaking slamming those strings.
You take the same exact scale,
No.
and you start it on E.
This is so amazing. I can't wait to do this.
So the fingering is the same. Everything's the same. We're just sliding the scale up from the 5th fret.
Oh my god. That's so awesome. I'm glad you're giving me permission to do this. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
And it sounds really cool and really exotic.
Dude, harmonic minor is not exotic, bro. What? What? It's so exotic, dude. I think I heard that one in like Germany in 1700s. It's an exotic scale, bro.
For right now, the easiest thing to do is just memorize the 1 scale.
This guy is teaching his students to play the blues like this. Dude, adults these days, not even kids these days anymore. Look at these freaking adults with their shredding. I'm over here like, you're not playing with any feel, bro. This, when people leave comments on like insane shredders who are actually really good and playing with feel, and they're like, there's no musicality, there's no feel. This is the guy that should be targeted at. Because that was insane what we just looked at. That was really dumb. That was a really dumb blues. It's a really dumb blues idea. Nobody should ever play blues like that. It's gonna suck.
And in just a moment, I'll play this. I'll improvise a little solo here over each chord.
Oh yeah, dude, this is a blues coming up. Yeah. God.
All right, so there you.
Oh my god, dude, that was that was so stupid. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god, that was hilarious, dude. He freaking like at the end, he was just like, "Yeah, you like that? Did you like that blues? What was that backing track, man? Why was the bass so low? What is going on? What is this?"
I'm just kind of goofing around. I just improvised that. But
I don't. No, dude. Own that. That was you. That is who you are. That's who you've been, and that is who you will always and forever be. Do not be ashamed of that. I know that I'm laughing at you. That's what you are.
the point is that every time that the A7 chord comes, I'm basically playing the 5th mode of harmonic minor.
Oh god, alright. I think we get it. I need an A blues right now, at this very second. I'm gonna scoot you back. Oh, slow blues in A? Heck yeah. Alright, well, we learned how to play the blues. Go forth and shred your blues now. This is definitely broken up over 2 different days. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to split it up yet. But it's Friday. Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, it was a pretty fun one. What was his name again? Tom Hess. Probably a reoccurring character. We'll see what else we find out about Tom Hess. But I need to actually practice guitar now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll see you there. It's the morning. I filmed what you saw, and I actually actually filmed a lot, and I think I'm gonna just tack it on to tomorrow's video, which I'm actually finding that might be like how I do things going forward. Ooh, let me turn my lights on. Because one of the most taxing parts of doing all this is that I have to change the camera so much and like turn on like reaction mode and stuff. But it would probably be easier if I just filmed all the reactions, just like 3 videos for the week, just all at once on like a day that I'm feeling really good, and then just actually only practice and then just tack it on. That might be better. Yeah, something to think about. You know, we're optimizing. I do need to optimize this thing before I go to school because the current amount of time that I spend doing this is completely unreasonable, and I'm happy to do it while I have the time, but I'm not always gonna have the time, so I need to figure that out. I think that could be a solution. I'm gonna go ahead and get into practicing. I'm gonna work on Recuerdos first, and then the Morel Sonatina and all that. I will see you on the other side. Okay, I mainly worked on Recuerdos today, but I don't feel like playing that right now because I want to get the second section down a little bit better. Let me bring you closer. Ooh, I didn't practice for quite as long as I wanted to either, but that's okay. I have stuff to do today. I need to run some errands. I have like 4 hours of lessons to teach, and then I have plans tonight, so you know, I'm a busy guy. Busy guy. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Morel third movement, and I'm gonna try to play it like at a safe speed, but I'm gonna try to do a lot with it, so you'll see. Alright, check this out. Alright, there we go. That was the Morel Sonatina Movement 3. I'll have to review that, but that felt like pretty solid. I feel like if I did that in an audition, I'd be like, alright, you know? But who knows? Tell me if that sucked. I don't care. I didn't feel like I expressed like a whole lot during that, but it did feel pretty accurate. Like I have the notes down. Which honestly, for a piece like that, the Morel Sonatina, it's really hard. It's like, in a lot of ways, it's harder than like the fugue and the adagio and stuff, just because it's so technical. Like the fugue is very technical too, but it's a lot of just the same pace, da, 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 just block chords. With this, like all those arpeggios where you're switching between I and M and A like really fast, it's just very technical, and it's something that at no point in my guitar playing I would have ever been able to do without working on it for a year first, like I've been doing basically. You know, I would say like another year of that and I'll probably be able to play the Morel Sonatina, at least the third movement, like pretty darn close to a professional level. I'm also just saying stuff right now, who knows if that's true. I could never get there. Maybe I'll never get there. I really don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like and all that stuff. Hey, want some shirts? See the shirt that I'm wearing? See the shirts over there? Boom! Not the collared one, not the Hawaiian one, but all the other t-shirts and tank tops. You can buy those from my store, Rootin's Delight. Head on down, Rootin's Delight, pick yourself up some honest shirts. Hey, head on down to my email and pick yourself up some honest guitar lessons. I'll teach you how to play guitar too. I won't just sell you shirts, I'll also mentor you. So, you know, if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out. Hey, comment questions, feel free to leave them. Oh, any suggestions on theme of the week? Go ahead and leave them if you want. I'm gonna have to work out the next theme of the week pretty soon. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. Comment questions. I'll see you tonight.